Hey, what's up guys? Today's video is a PSA video, how to, I've been asked this a couple of times, so this is going to be a how to set up your in-transit heat on a priming trailer. Alright, so first off, you're going to have to get on your catwalk and get your in-transit lines. So these are just like your normal hoses, like an air compressor hose. So they'll just pull apart, come together. And as you can see, the connectors are pretty straightforward. Some of them have caps, some of them don't. There we go. So once you've got those hooked up, which I will have in the next clip. Alright, so you might get a little bit of a mess if you've got coolant in the lines when you hook them up. So just be aware of that. Alright, so at this point, if you have a food grade trailer, all the food grade trailers are going to be extremely similar to this right here. If you're on the pet food side and you've got a 98 model trailer, or a cabinet trailer, you'll have a similar setup to this. Might not be exactly like this, but something very similar. So what you'll need to do on the trailer is you'll need to open it up. So all your valves, if they're across your way, that's a closed valve. And if you turn it, that's an open valve. So your two, that one's kind of stuck. There we go. All right, so your two trailer valves need to be open. Your cross valve needs to be closed at all times, because if you open that up, all your coolant's gonna go in, cross over, and go back. It's not gonna go into the trailer and warm up the trailer. So you're just gonna screw yourself over with that. Then you have to come over here to your valves. Get a little closer and move this out of the way. Alright, so at this point, this is my valve coming in. This is my hose coming in from the truck. This is my hose going out to the truck. You'll want to open this, and as you can see, these are closed, and this is open, and this is open. So this is lined up with the hose, so therefore it's open. This is lined up with the hose, therefore it's open. So what you'll want to do is you need to open these two hoses right here, which is, this hose leads into the heater box, and then this hose will lead out. The reason why you have to close this is because this is the T valve. If you don't close this valve, you won't force coolant into the heater. You'll just force coolant past it and around and into your hoses and then into the trailer. So therefore, your truck's only going to cool it, and you're not going to end up, or your truck's only going to heat it up, and you're not going to end up actually heating up the coolant enough to warm up the trailer. After you've done this, you'll hop down, get in your truck. Now, if you're in a Freightliner, from what I've been told, you don't have to run the heater. The truck will heat the trailer itself. But in a Peterbilt, you have to, because the pump is not strong enough to, the pump in the water pump on the truck is not strong enough, so you have to find your heater switch, which is, I think, all the prime trucks, it looks like this. Your truck may be different. I'm not 100% sure what the Freightliners look like, because I don't have a Freightliner tanker truck yet, but I will know pretty soon. You just flip that switch on, it'll light up, and then at this point, your Webisto heater should start warming up. And if you've got a gauge, you should start seeing temperature in your gauge rise. So as you can see, it is slowly moving. So, and as you can tell, my heater's starting to smoke a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it. So it's definitely heating up. And that is, that's how you do it. Now remember guys, when you're done, when you're ready to unhook your in-transit heat, you need to make sure that your trailer valves are closed on both sides. Even though these are stop check valves, you still need to close these valves to make sure that, ooh, now you can see it. You can definitely see it off the tire. I don't use the heater so much, so it'll smoke on warming up. But this is a check valve, so technically it's, as soon as you pop this hose out, it's not gonna just spew everywhere. But just in practice and good habit, always make sure that your valves are closed on your trailer. Smokey and the Bandit now. Make sure your valves on your trailers, all of them are closed when you're unhooking. Just for good habit and good practice. Because just in case something on these does break, you're not gonna leak all the coolant out of the trailer onto your cab, onto your catwalk. And also, always, you'll want to come check your back. This will be what you do before you even hook up to begin with. Usually, like I said, some of the trailers, they have a check valve in the back, and it is to dump coolant if you're going to run for steam. And you'll see these safety instructions. Steam trap valve. Open it for steam, which, as I said guys, if it runs with the hose, it's open. If it runs against the hose, it's closed. So this one's closed. Close it for water heat or coolant or whatever you want to call it. But yeah guys, that's pretty much how you run in-transit heat on a prime ink tanker. So y'all be good, and peace out.